What's up, everybody? Torey Tolson here. Still down in Louisiana, and I am so excited today to bring you this cooking demo. So I know a lot of you are at work and may not be able to, look at the whole thing. But replay, just go to my page and look at it, replay it to check it out again, because you don't want to miss this. So I am excited today because I am with my nephew, Chef Kirkpatrick, who just finished culinary school, and he is with me today to do a blackened chicken cream pasta. So, Kirk, you'll give him another one of those, some of the cream puffs. And so we're doing this blackened chicken cream pasta today. My nephew, who knew, so I think that he could cook. I mean, he always was around the house barbecuing and, doing a few things, but he went off to Arkansas and cooked for a college for a little while, and now he's back home, went to culinary school. So, Patrick, say hello to everybody.
Hello everyone, how y'all doing?
So what inspired you to go on back to school and do it officially? Because we knew you could cook, but to do it at this level, what changed to say, I'm gonna go ahead and get these other skills?
Well, I was inspired by another manager. He was in school, older guy. He was taking the initiative on his own to relearn the things that he pretty much knew but wanted to go get certified. I looked at it. I was young and I had a lot more time in front of me, so if I was to go then, I would have, a better career.
Yeah.
And so it was just about building my career. I already have my degree in hotel and restaurant management from Grambling State, and it's like just having my master's degree in cooking.
All right.
And so just wanted to combine those two and pretty much just further my career for myself.
All right. So this is a little more intensive of a recipe than I usually do for you, but still the same kind of concept, fast and fancy. So this has a few more minutes on it than what I usually do, but still gonna be some good stuff. And we're trying to bring in some Louisiana flavors as well. So Chef Kirkpatrick is over there getting the chicken breast ready. But what we have on the table here as far as ingredients go is we have some andouille sausage. You always hear about andouille going into gumbo and stuff, but it can be used for so much more things. I've seen people kind of put this on the grill and put it in a po' boy. Go into pastas as we're doing today. But so many other things besides gumbo you can do with this andouille sausage. So we got a little white wine here. Of course, love that. Minced garlic is a staple in my kitchen. For some seasonings, we got thyme, parsley, paprika, got some crushed red pepper flakes. Also some cayenne pepper, some Creole Tony Chachere seasoning, kind of like ketchup. You put this stuff on everything. We got some heavy whipping cream here, olive oil. Today we're going to be using the tricolor pasta. And then what kind of cheese is this? Monterey Jack? Yeah, we got some Monterey Jack cheese going. And then he's already cut up most of the vegetables. So we cut up a small shallot here. We got the andouille sausage cut up with some green bell pepper. And then we got some asparagus that he has cut into little small bite-sized pieces. Oh, what was that?
They're called rondelles. They're just cut into little circles.
All right, so rondelle asparagus there, and then we got some green onion here. So what he's doing now is we had chicken breast that was pretty thick, so he is cutting those chicken breasts in half here so that we can put those on the stove so they cook quicker and all the way through. So we'll get started here. So Chef Kirkpatrick, what's the first thing we need to do? Do you season those chicken pieces by itself, or?
I'm gonna lightly season them with a little bit of the Creole seasoning. Did you get the paprika?
Yeah.
Little paprika and the cayenne pepper. I'm gonna season it just for color with the paprika and the cayenne pepper.
All right.
I'm gonna just put a little butter, a little oil up in the pan, and just let those fry first. And saute pretty much by themselves. Take them from the pan and immediately dump in the vegetables.
All right.
And the sausage, and let those render down. And then I will deglaze with the white wine, and let that get almost dry.
Okay.
To the point where I add the cream, let it thicken up, cook down a little bit, reduce, and add a little butter, just because butter is life most of the time. So add a little butter to it.
Yes,
pasta.
my viewers know. Yeah, butter is one of the key binding ingredients to food. So as he does that, I'm gonna take the tricolor pasta and put it over here in our pan. So we're gonna add all of that.
Wait, 1 second.
Gonna add that. Okay. And we have just salted our water and put a little olive oil in there to keep it from sticking. Okay. So I also told you guys about cast iron skillets. So those of you who are not from the South may not own one of these, but man, in the South, this is another staple kitchen item, is a cast iron skillet. And my mom has the mega, cast iron here, but it really evenly heats food and cooks them well. Turn it on. All right. So we will light our fire here and let it start getting steaming hot and get ready for our chicken. So we'll go back over here and season our chicken. All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna put this down. All right, it's on you, Chef Kirk, to season that up.
Okay, well, look, for folks that haven't visited Baton Rouge lately, I do work at a restaurant called BRQ. It's a barbecue and seafood restaurant where we do similar items like this. And we do pretty much the best barbecue in Baton Rouge, competition barbecue, brisket, ribs. We have chopped brisket, sliced brisket. We have pulled pork. We have pulled chicken, freshly pulled every day. Our mashed potatoes, our grits, and corn mac choux is made every day, freshly, at least 2 or 3 times a day if possible, depending on how busy we are. Like I said, we have the best ribs in Baton Rouge. Come check us out there on Jefferson Highway.
Put that in.
Off of Airline, just a little bit of it because we don't want to use it all.
Okay.
Just a little bit of that and a little oil. And so what I'm gonna do, I like to do a mixture of the seasoning. A lot of people say that Tony's is a little salty, so I always want to grab a couple other seasonings to go with it, just to spread it out a little bit. Still one of the favorites. And a little of the paprika.
So we added Tony Satchery season all to this. You better get you a can of this. And he added paprika and then a little bit of cayenne to his seasoning mixture. And that's what, and was that thyme?
Yeah,
and some thyme.
Oh, that should be it.
And that's what he's gonna season the chicken with. Okay. So you just want to liberally season the chicken So Chef Kirkpatrick, I know there's a debate about, whether since you're going to be cooking everything inside a cream sauce, do you need to season both sides of the chicken?
I would, just to spread the flavor around, just to make sure everything is still consistent.
Okay.
Your color wise, you don't want it to flip over. If you was to say you wasn't dicing the chicken and you was leaving it whole, you don't want it to flip over and, oh, well, ain't nothing on this side.
On the
you
side.
want it to be all the way seasoned all the way around.
Okay.
And it just makes for a better bite also, because you taste from the top and you taste from the bottom.
Okay. All right. So
I always season well on both sides. I have a tendency to always want to massage the meat a little bit.
Right.
I think it gets into the meat a little better when you kind of push it in a little bit. So I'm going to just take these 4 breasts right here after I got them well seasoned. And go on, drop them into the pan.
All right, we're going to take those over to the hot cast iron skillet here, where we melted a 4th stick of butter and some olive oil.
And the reason I did olive oil and butter is because olive oil has a higher burn temperature. So the butter would have burnt up real fast and made it a real dark color. So you still want the flavor of the butter, but you don't want it to burn up fast. So that's why you add a little oil to stretch the burn out a little bit.
Okay.
That won't fit, so that'll have to go in last. And wash the hands.
Okay. And we'll give our pasta a little stir there. All right. So now, since this is going into a pasta sauce, you were telling me you're not going to cook this all the way through, right? You're just trying to brown it on both sides.
Right, yeah. I don't want it to dry out. And by doing those 2 different cooking processes, it's going to dry out too fast if you cook them all the way through.
If you cook it all the way through.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So we're getting the color that we want.
So yeah, you can see that dark blackened seasoning caramelizing on the top of that chicken. So that's the exact color that we want for this.
Yeah.
And then we're going to take this back over to the flip side of our cutting board, and we're going to dice it up and sit it to the side so that we can add it back into our sauce that we're going to make next.
Into the same pot.
Yep, same pot. And
not cleaned out.
Not cleaned out. We have those juices in there from the chicken and the seasoning bits. All right. So let's grab.
You need to grab us a bowl and some cool down the pasta. Let me get rid of some on out.
All right. So we get us a plate for the chicken to come out.
And folks, you can try this with all types of vegetables. Pretty much the main part of it is the cream and, the shallots and the bell peppers is really what's making it a Cajun dish. But you can try this with mushrooms. You can try it with broccoli. You don't have to just stick with one ingredient. You can try it with it all. Just like we tried it with the tricolor pasta. They got other pastas you can try it with. They got rigatoni. You got penne pastas. You can do it with the angel hair pastas, just to do something different and give it a different look. It don't have to stay the same.
So we're going to go ahead and remove our chicken from the burner there. And
one more. Well, this ought to be enough.
Yeah, that'll be enough for now.
Yeah. Let's take the other one. So what we're gonna do now? We're gonna go with put the shallots in.
So we're putting the shallots in the skillet there. The andouille sausage, the bell pepper.
And the asparagus all gonna go in.
And the asparagus is gonna go in there as well. All right. So look at the beautiful color there of the asparagus with the sausage and the onions at the bottom.
So we want that just to get in there and get all that good chicken fat and good seasoning that just left out of there. What I'm gonna do, the remaining seasoning that was in the bowl, pretty much gonna add that with the.
So he's taking the other seasoning that was in the bowl left over from seasoning the chicken and add that to the vegetables.
I can't forget the garlic.
Right. Gotta add our minced garlic in there. Just a spoon in there too.
So add a little tablespoon of garlic. A little bit extra.
Okay.
Can't go wrong with a little garlic.
Yeah, that's what I say. Can't go wrong with garlic. Do you find people using the fresh garlic versus like a garlic powder? Doesn't that really change the flavor profile when you're trying to, cook a dish like this?
Well, yeah, because the garlic powder, you're going to have to use a little more garlic powder to get the flavor of fresh garlic.
Right.
So then by adding more garlic powder, you might end up with a little more gritty taste.
Yeah.
So, it doesn't spread around like the fresh garlic would.
Okay.
And stick. It's brown. Let the sausage get a little browner. So while we doing that, I'm gonna wash off my cutting board and just dice up the chicken so that way I can have things rolling while.
All right. So as I said, thank you everybody for watching. I see some of you coming in. This video is gonna be a little longer than my usual videos because I got Chef Kirkpatrick in the kitchen with me today. So we wanted to do kind of a live. All right, so we got our stuff, our meat browning, and now we will take our chicken over to the cutting board, and we will kind of dice it up and get it ready to go back in our sauce. All right.
And mainly the main thing that pretty much separates kitchen chefs to culinary individuals pretty much will be the knife skills. Taking your time and making sure you're more precise and everything is pretty much around the same size, bite size. It's just taking that consideration, and that'll be the difference between a home chef and a professional chef. So pretty much that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna small dice these. I'm just cutting them into strips right now. And if you can tell, like I say, I got the color, but they're not done. So I don't want them to be dried out. So when I add them to the cream, it's gonna allow them time to soak up more seasoning. It's gonna allow them to soak up the cream that you're putting in there also.
All right.
So.
Ooh, this look good already.
Yeah. So like I said, I'm gonna just small dice those. You don't want to taste these right now because they still raw.
Right.
Don't think Chef Kirkpatrick told you to eat a piece right now.
Right.
That'll be your own fault. We toss these to the side. You notice, like I say, small dice. You know, just small individual, and everything pretty much around the same size.
Now, see, you have your green onions kind of to the side. That's going to go in at the end of the dish.
Well, I'm just going to use those just as garnish. Just a little sprinkle across the top, just to give it another look. And then at the same time, it's going to add a little flavor. Because you never want to add something that you still don't, that's going to go opposite of the dish. So it's just going to accent the flavor and give it a little freshness of the onions since we sauteed everything down.
Got it. If I would add those green onions like earlier in the dish, would it overpower the flavor? Because I know green onions can be kind of strong.
I wouldn't say they're overpowered necessarily. They just would be soggy, and won't have a crunch that you would want from a green onion.
Okay. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. All right, so we got that together, and our vegetables should be looking pretty good now, right?
Yeah, we're gonna check those. If they're starting to stick, we're gonna add a little white wine to them.
Okay, we're gonna go check on our vegetables over here.
Yeah, pretty much they're getting
the
color that we want. It's getting a little darker.
Ready.
Yeah, we can go ahead and deglaze a little bit. But you want them to stick, because what you're trying to build is what they call a fond. And a fond is just like what it sounds, a foundation. And you want to build, and what we're doing is building flavors. And so that fond is creating at the bottom, and that's going to be your flavor, because that's the chicken seasoning, that's the vegetables, that's the sausage, that's the garlic, all that flavor, all at once, all at the bottom of the pot. And so that's why I'm looking for it to be sticking a little more, and that way we can deglaze it that way.
All right, all right.
Let's turn the fire up just a little more.
So he's turning the fire up some, and now he's gonna add some white wine to the pan to deglaze the bits of meat and vegetable that's kind of at the bottom of our cast iron skillet.
There's no particular wine to use. We're not upsetting anyone's wine. You can buy any white wine that you would like. It's your preference, sweet, dry. It's however you want your outcome to be. If you like sweet things, go with your sweet wine.
Okay.
If you don't want it too sweet, go with a drier wine. You know, and I asked her about pairing a wine with it, but we're gonna do that at a later date. So we're turning the heat up. It's starting to cook a little more.
Well, it is 1 o'clock here. You know, we can drink. No.
This is Louisiana. You can drink at 8.
Right.
So we got a bowl to put the pasta in and cool it down, because it's like it's getting close.
Yeah. I'll get that in a second. So we're gonna put the wine in.
So what I'm gonna do is just add I would say, 1/4 of a cup, not much, because I don't want the wine taste to be too strong and take too long to burn off. So pretty much that's what you're looking for, the little sizzle. So like I say, 1/4 of it. We're just gonna let that cook down, let that reduce almost half. That way we can burn some of that alcohol off. Still be a kid-friendly dish.
That's true. We have not added enough wine in here to make anybody tipsy. So, and as he said, a lot of it is going to evaporate and cook off anyway. So your children can still have this dish.
So while that's cooking down, we can go and take the pasta on off, cool it off.
Okay. I think it's a thingy down.
A little strainer?
Yeah.
Right.
No, under there.
This one?
Yeah. No, the other one. In front of that. If it's not, no, it's under here. Crib. See a little silver basket? Yeah. All right, so we're going to strain our pasta out and just put it to the side. Okay.
Man, you don't want to overcook your pasta because remember we're doing it in back into the sauce, and so it's still gonna cook a little bit. So make sure you don't want to turn it into mush.
Now, can you, I think you said it earlier, but we can use any type of pasta with this. Would this be good with linguine and fettuccine?
Almost definitely. It's just a sauce. Like I said,
Okay.
you can switch it up with any pasta. You can, some people, if you like rice, you like mashed potatoes.
Oh.
You can throw it on top of that. You know?
Okay.
It's very versatile.
Okay.
Very.
And you can see now how the juice is pretty much that wine has evaporated out.
You
Okay, what are we adding next to this?
So pretty much we can go ahead and add our cream.
All right.
We're gonna turn the fire down a little more. More. If you notice, I hadn't added any salt to it yet.
Right, we have not added any salt to this.
Because you got the Tony's,
you got the Tony seasonal in there, which has salt in it. We got the butter that has salt in it. So we haven't added any salt to it at all.
But when I go back to my seasonings now, I'm gonna go back and add a little salt. Now I'm not gonna add any Tony's this time. I'm gonna still add the thyme, crushed red bell pepper. Just by us being in Louisiana, can't go wrong with adding a little more cayenne.
Don't make it too hot now.
I know y'all. I know us older people can't deal with it, but it's mostly the color also. You want it a little darker, and because I did remove the hot sauce from the recipe.
Okay, okay, yeah. Oh, so you put hot sauce in this too?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, he trying to make it spicy. Okay, so that's paprika he just added. Pretty much all of the seasonings that we use to season the chicken is what he's now seasoning the cream sauce with. So it's a little crushed red pepper. And then we got a teaspoon of the thyme. And a little salt. So about a half teaspoon of salt. Yeah. Half teaspoon
you
of
gotta
salt.
put the chicken in there. You know, the pasta has a little salt.
Right.
And that's what happens when you're cooking a lot of things in the same pot. You don't want to over season it to the point where nothing goes together. Everything should be balanced and come together in one.
All right. So now we'll, you said we'll add our chicken cutlets right to this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we can do. Let those put down.
Okay, so we're gonna add our chicken chops right in there.
And it's not gonna take them long to cook because they diced up. So.
Okay, so we're gonna stir that around, and then you would add most of the pasta right back to this pot as well.
Yeah.
And then kind of pour that into a dish for presentation, and add the green onions to it. Okay.
So what we can do just to, we can add a little milk and the Monterey, and that'll help it a little bit.
Okay.
And it's gonna pick it on up.
Okay, so he's going to add a little milk to this. But if you wanted to, you could add some more cream, right?
Add some more cream, half and half. We're just gonna spread this out a little bit. Just try to get a little more, cause we got that little amount. We got still put the pasta in there, spread it around, stuff like that. And like I said, I'm about to add a little bit of the Monterey Jack cheese to go up in here also.
Oh yes, I forgot about the cheese, man. My viewers know cheese. I feel like cheese and bacon make everything taste good. So he shredded some Monterey Jack cheese there.
Freshly shredded.
And we are adding that to the cream sauce. Oh man, this looks good. So are you gonna let me, you gonna let your auntie borrow this recipe after this?
Almost definitely. You can get it.
Okay, y'all heard that. He gonna let me borrow this recipe. And probably, if I added some shrimp to this, that would be good as well.
Yeah, you can add it. You can do them inside the pot like this if you like. If you don't like them fried, or you can do them on the side if you want a little crunch to it. You add fried shrimp, add fried crawfish.
Oh.
You can, if you want to do a totally seafood dish, just make the cream sauce, do the shrimp, you can do crab meat. You know, you can do whatever you want. It can be, like I said, it's very versatile. To where, you know, you can change the meats up, you can change the pastas up, you can change the vegetables up.
Okay.
Still a cream sauce.
Okay.
So while we doing all that, we need to taste it. So that way we need to adjust.
So this is when you kind of taste your sauce to make sure you need any more seasoning. You can add it at this point.
You know, right before it gets too thick.
Okay. I definitely taste I taste the heat from the cayenne,
Yes,
but I also taste the flavor of the sausage in there as well. And then I get the notes of the thyme, you know, like right when I swallow the sauce, I get the notes of the thyme kind of in there as well. Yes, real good. So basically, the longer you cook this, it kind of thickens up, huh?
add the pasta to it.
All right. So thank you for those of you who are just tuning in. We're doing a blackened chicken cream pasta, and we're here live with Chef Kirkpatrick, who happens to be my nephew. This is my brother's son, and he's hooking it up for us.
Just trying to get all that pasta good and sauced up.
Oh, and then with the cool thing about doing this spiral pasta is the sauce can pretty much wrap around that pasta as well to make sure you get a nice wet bite with each bite, you know.
Yeah.
So that's kind of why I like doing the spiral, and I also like doing the linguine with this type of pasta as well. It seems to really stick to the pasta good. All right, so we got our pasta going there. And you said the last thing we'll add some butter to it, you said? Okay. And how much to that? Just a tablespoon?
Well, that just depends on your discretion. If you like it buttery, like I say, we pretty much gonna turn the heat off.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want any heat with it. We just want it just to get a good melt to it.
So he just cut the heat off. He's taking about a tablespoon of butter.
We'll probably do 2.
He's doing 2 tablespoons of butter.
Yeah,
all right. And we'll stir that in.
See how it just falls in and just starts melting. Like I said, we don't want it to separate. We just want it to incorporate its flavor.
So that's cool. We got our nice chicken chunks there. The pasta. Got some green peppers hanging on there. And of course, you can't miss that andouille sausage in there. Is andouille, is that spicy?
It's really not. The reason they call it andouille is pretty much the form that it's made. It's pretty much 2 different grinds of sausage put in one sausage, so that way you can get a good bite of fat up in it, and at the same time you still have a good grind of meat. And just like I said, it's just the grinds of the sausage that makes it andouille.
Okay. All right. We're gonna bring our casserole dish over and.
Yep.
Okay.
Pretty much, it's done.
So we're gonna transfer it over to the casserole dish. You can bring this right out to your table for the family and eat it family style, right?
Yeah, we're gonna garnish with a little cheese, garnish with the green onions, and it's done.
Okay. Right, that's good to get our final shots there. Just put it right here. Okay. Okay, and now he's gonna finish it off with some of that Monterey Jack cheese on top. Look at that. And then we got our green onions. Ooh-wee. Man, let me find me another little spoon here. I want to get a little piece of chicken, sausage, and the pasta. What you think, Chef? What you think? Let me try this out. Man, look at that. The pasta, perfectly cooked. Got a little cheese there. Got some bell pepper hanging on for dear life at the bottom, and the chicken. The chicken is juicy.
Not dry at all.
Not dry at all. The cheese, cheese finishing it off. And then, like I said, you can get the note of the thyme and the cayenne. It's just enough. It's not too spicy.
The freshness of the green onion.
Yeah, the green onions on top. Man, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So,
how long that took us to
y'all take a look at that. We've been live like 36 minutes here, right at 40, and look at that. I mean, it's again what I like to call fast and fancy. Your family will think you spent 3 hours making this, and deliciousness on a plate. And I mean, that's a casserole dish full. We still got, a cast iron skillet here for almost another casserole dish there. So plenty food there. But thank you, Chef Kirkpatrick,
no problem,
for joining us. Congrats to you, big man, finishing up culinary school. So hopefully I can steal a few more recipes from him later on. And if you didn't get a chance to check out all of this, please go back and revisit my page and review it. We did a lot of ingredients today, but not a lot of steps. So go back and take a look at it, and just follow me. Set your Facebook page to alert you when I go live, and you can check out some of the other videos. And if you have anything, any thoughts, anything you want me to try, send me an email. So that's Torey at ttorey.com, and T is T-E-E. So Torey at Torey.com. So thanks for watching. I hope all of you guys enjoyed this recipe, and try it. We are doing this so you can try it. So try it and check it out and let us know. So I'll leave you with another picture of this dish that we're about to slam for our lunch. But see you soon. I'm coming back to Ohio tomorrow, and so stay tuned for next videos. But definitely, Chef Kirkpatrick, thank you so much. Say bye to the people.
All right, folks.
And check that dish out. Check that dish out. OMG. Look at that. Look at that cream sauce in the side there. Wow.
It was not expensive.
Not expensive. I mean, we have fed like 8 people here, and all of these ingredients, well, some of the seasonings we already had, but all of the ingredients, we spent $32. $32, and you can eat off of this with leftovers. So with leftovers, 2 days, and feeding 8 people, 6 to 8 people for $32. Can't do that, guys. You got to get in your kitchen. All right. Thank you, guys. Signing off. Have a good one, everybody. Bye.